The New York Times proclaims that NPR Voice has taken over the airwaves. What does that mean? A fine story in the New York Times, and I've linked to it below in the description, about how the NPR Voice has taken over airwaves everywhere. What's really going on here? Well, there was a time, 30 years ago, 50, 60, 70 years ago, where everyone on the radio sounded like this, a deep, rich baritone, and everything was smooth and polished. And those days are clearly over. NPR has a lot of hosts, a lot of interviewers, reporters, anchors, where they just sound more natural. Now, they're also generally lower energy, and the stammer is something they leave in. The idea is it's more genuine, it's real, it makes people more approachable. Do I think you should start stammering to seem real? No. To me, the big lesson here is just that there's a whole range of voices. If you have a deep, natural, rich baritone and you don't make a lot of stumbles, that's still fine. I don't think you should change yourself. The bigger issue is just sound real. You shouldn't sound completely different on radio or TV than you do in real life. If you have a deep, rich baritone and you speak smoothly all the time, don't change yourself just because you're going on the radio. But if you pause, stammer, repeat yourself, voice cracks a little, that's okay too. That's the real lesson. That's the trend I see, especially as radio possibilities have just expanded exponentially. Everybody can have a podcast these days. Most people do. I'm exaggerating only slightly. What I do think is a tragedy is if people don't do a podcast or don't go on a radio show or turn down an opportunity to host something because they think they don't have a voice for radio. The real message here is every voice is a voice for radio as long as you have something interesting to say. That's what's really most important. What did you think of the story? I've linked to it below. Take a look. Weigh in right here with your comments. I'd like to hear from you. Also, if you have a question about voice, I do teach people occasionally to help their voice. The biggest problem most people have is just getting used to their own voice. Most people can't stand the sound of their own voice. The solution there is listen to it more and more, and you'll get used to it. Not that you need to change your voice. Do you have any questions about your voice? Post your questions here. I'll be happy to answer them. Also, if you want to get better at speaking, not only with your voice, but every aspect of speaking, please go to my website and sign up for a free online public speaking course. And by the way, we do have courses on how to improve your voice too. So go to mediatrainingworldwide.com today.